EXPs, what's good? How you guys doing tonight on this lovely day? I'm checking in with you guys live. Yes, I'm heading down to Miami for a educational conference, but was able to make a pit stop home for the day. And I'll be heading out first thing in the morning. Wasn't anticipating being home, but hey, nonetheless, I am happy to be here for the next about 12 hours and I'll be heading out. All right. I wanted to just talk to you guys, check in with you. As always, EXPs, let me know what market, what city you guys are checking in live from. If you guys are currently on tour, let me know what tour you're executing. If that tour is going good for you. If you got any questions for me, of course, now is the time to go ahead and drop them in the comments so I can go ahead and answer them. But definitely, say hi in the comments, all right? And just let me know where you guys are checking in from and how your week is going thus far, all right? So today I definitely want to talk about, I'm going to pull up the group here live because I definitely want to make sure that I'm able to read comments tonight because I want to see who's checking in live with me. But tonight I want to talk about the importance of investing in yourself, right? Whether that be as an experiential marketing professional, whether that be outside of the industry, and even if you're considering, whether or not you want to move into other career paths and make other streams of income, and even staying in the experiential marketing industry, because I think sometimes we forget that working as an EXP exposes you to so many different opportunities, right? Not only do you, especially if you work in this industry for a while, you obtain certain skills that are transferable across different careers, different industries, different types of positions, right? And we're going to get into that in the next couple of weeks with a very special guest, hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed. But I want to stress the importance tonight of understanding and why investing in yourself is important, right? Whether it be through education, whether that it be just taking some time for self-care, whether that be learning ways in which you can advance and grow as an EXP. The first big investment that you're going to make is in yourself, right? And understanding and valuing what you bring as an individual is important. But also, it's extremely, and I cannot stress this enough, important to make sure that you are, from an education standpoint, that you are taking the time to really surround yourself. Because I talk about this all the time, right? I got this little spring that's bothering me. But I talk about all the time, right? Putting yourself in the right circle, right? Surrounding yourself with the right people, whether that be in the experiential marketing industry or not. And I've seen this and I've experienced this as well. Having a solid group of EXPs, of people in the industry that really and genuinely have your best interest is so important, because you're able to not only bounce ideas off each other, but bounce opportunities off each other, right? You're able to leverage that to build relationships, especially if you're looking to move into management opportunities within the industry, right? When one person from your crew of EXPs get on, it's like everybody else gets on, right? Especially if you guys adopt that principle of looking out for each other and making sure that you're putting the people around you in position to be successful. Now, I'm not saying that you're that's always giving, right? And you're never receiving. I'm not saying to be in a one-sided friendship or one-sided relationship. What I'm saying is that you got to make sure that just like you're willing and able to help others out, that you have people in your circle that are willing to do the same. And when you see and you witness, right, that somebody in your relative circle of influence does not have the same mentality or mindset, then you got to start cutting ties with them and looking at ways in which you can start putting yourself in position and in an area where you have people that are like-minded, such as yourself. All right. So definitely keep that in mind when you're looking at your circles, when you're looking at other EXPs that you're looking to partner with, maybe go on tour with, maybe even start a business outside of this industry. How do they handle their business on a day-to-day basis, right? How do they respond when they're faced with challenges, whether that be in the industry or not? All of that is important, right? And all that should be definitely taken into consideration before you go into business, before you go on tour with anybody. But investing in yourself is so important, right? And understanding the fact that from a mental standpoint, you're only going to grow, you're going to only evolve from what you have in your head, from the knowledge that you've obtained over the years. So if you're not taking the time to add value to yourself by investing in knowledge, investing in books, whether that be learning how to financially, implement smart money tips, whether that be learning a new skill or trade, how are you going to be able to sustain for years to come? Right? So always being forward thinking, always being innovative is so important. We can all learn something from other people, whether that be individuals within the industry and higher up positions that are doing well for themselves, or even outside of the industry from learning how to adapt a new skill or trade. So investing in yourself is so important. And just from personal experience alone, I've struggle with that because I'm like, okay, you know what? I can find ways to go YouTube University, right? And get the free information and figure it out myself. But the time that I spent oftentimes trying to figure something out, I could have paid somebody who was already there. I could have paid an expert. I could have paid an expert. I could have paid an expert who was already there, right? To assist me to get me there and to get me there quicker and to save money, right? And to avoid a lot of the mistakes that cost me money. Because I don't know for you guys, but for me, the mistakes that cost are the mistakes that I remember, right? The mistakes that cost me time and more especially my money are the ones that I remember. So I say all that to say, guys, invest in yourself, right? If you're an EXP in this industry and you're looking to obtain the tour management opportunities and you're looking to move into more management roles where you can get on tour, you can have consistent opportunities invest in somebody who has the credentials, who has the experience, who has the knowledge in the industry, who can point you in the right direction. I'm not saying it has to be me. I would love for you guys to invest in my services and do one-on-one consultations with me, right? Because I understand the industry. I have been in every position imaginable, and I know what it takes to be able to sustain and maintain consistent opportunities. But by all means, if you feel like, you know what, I can't learn from Jay, she may not be the right person for me, that's fine. Find somebody else in the industry who is also qualified, who you can see yourself in, to assist you in getting where you want to be in the experiential marketing industry. Because there are ways in which you can advance in this industry the correct way. There are ways in which you can move into management opportunities and make the money that you desire and maintain the consistent opportunities. It can all be done. But looking for the cheat code or looking for the easy way out is not always going to work, right? And at some point, you're going to have to invest in yourself, right? For myself, investing in ways to better myself personally, whether ways to be a better coach so that I can come on and when I do consultation with EXPs, coach and consult you guys better, right? To sharpen my skills, to learn how to be more, how can I say, more knowledge, not necessarily knowledgeable, but to become more skilled, right? To become more diverse, to take the skills that I've learned outside the industry, whether that be in trucking, whether that be in real estate, right? And even as an EXP in management positions, taking those skills and being able to apply them is so important, right? And having mentors that can help you in all different facets of your career path is essential. So I invest in courses, I invest in teachers, I invest in people that can assist me and get me to where I need to be. Because guys, I'm telling you, you get burnt out trying to do everything on your own. You get to the point where you feel like, you know what, I'm gonna just throw in the towel at times and I can't do it because it becomes overwhelming. So at that point, you have to start looking at the fact that, okay, what can I take off my plate? Who can I find to assist me? Who can I hire? What expert can I hire to assist me to get me where I need to be quicker? Because all of us have a skill, all of us have a gift, all of us have a trade. All of us have something that we are great at, right? And how we leverage that is so important. But more importantly, the people that we position around us can help us get there, or keep us stagnant from getting to where we want to be. So invest in yourself tonight, guys. That's the message that I have. Continue to pour into educating yourself, whether that be as an EXP or not. Continue to connect and network with like-minded EXPs who are where you want to be, right? Continue to build relationships with those account managers and those staffing coordinators, and continue to put yourself in position to be able to go ahead and either position yourself out of the industry or keep one foot in the industry and one foot out, and obtain the opportunities that you desire. We all can do it. It takes time. Yes, it takes extra energy. It takes sometimes us just being honest to say, you know what, I can't do it all and I need to hire help. And when we reach that point, that is the time and presents the opportunity that we can grow and we can put other people in position to be successful. All right. So I got a question here that I'm going to read to you guys that I want to kind of touch on from a fellow EXP that I received today as well. And he asked the question about moving into obtaining opportunities on the road. So he's been able to obtain brand ambassador and team lead opportunities in this area, but he's been having trouble being able to position himself and obtain opportunities on the road. And he was asking, how can he do that as a first timer with no experience on the road? And my thing to anybody, right? If you are looking to obtain your first tour, if you have a whole bunch of management or team lead experience and you feel like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Why am I not being able to move into tour opportunities? How am I going to obtain a tour opportunity, whether that be a management or just a tour staff role, and get the experience on my resume if I've never had an opportunity? And I get it. And I was once there. And what I would say to you guys, for all my EXPs who are looking, right, to obtain those opportunities, number one, have you invested in yourself, right? Have you taken the time to look at other EXPs who have obtained those opportunities and figure out what are they doing? Have you asked them what are they doing? Have you looked at your resumes, the things that you're using to market yourself? Yes, we work in the experiential marketing industry, right? And you're engaging and connecting with consumers, but how are you marketing the skills that you are learning on site as an EXP, right? Are you setting up the video resumes? Are you taking time to update your resumes and your headshots? Are you going a step further and creating different collages and creating different videos which showcase the skills and the roles and responsibilities that you are executing on site? That is also important. And then three, leveraging the power of LinkedIn. And I want to do a whole series on this, but guys, LinkedIn is so important and it's so valuable because that is where all the clients are. That is where all the brands who are looking to execute experiential marketing programs, that is where they live, right? And that is where a lot of the experiential marketing agencies go to connect with brands and clients and ultimately bid and pitch programs to execute from an experiential marketing standpoint. So guys, you got to leverage the power of LinkedIn. Take the time, create a resume, ask for recommendations. And I'm telling you, it helps so much. I have been able to connect with so many clients, so many agency owners, and just really build out my LinkedIn to where I've even had experiential marketing tour management opportunities be awarded to me just by taking the time to build out that platform. So I cannot stress that enough, the importance that LinkedIn provides to an EXP. Don't just get caught up in the Facebook groups and all these other platforms which provide jobs. Take the time to invest in yourself and market yourself correctly, all right? Especially if you are one in which desires to work in this industry long term, because we know digital is going to be the future in a lot of industries, and it's looking like it's moving that way in the experiential marketing industry. So being able to pivot to that and be innovative and position yourself is extremely important, okay? So investing in yourself is important, not only from a career standpoint, but from a mental and wellness standpoint as well. And just take some time really to ask yourself, what are the things that you're looking to accomplish? Because hey, we already in June. So we got less than 6 months left in 2022. So take some time to really just reflect on what you've been able to accomplish thus far, what else you want to accomplish for the rest of the year. How does that line up? And what is it going to take for you to reach those goals? All right. It all starts with you, and investing in yourself is extremely important. All right. I'm going to be sharing some testimonials soon, but I definitely just wanted to come on here and drop some knowledge for you guys. I'll be heading down to a conference in Miami this week, investing in my education to just make sure that, I'm staying not only innovative in my thinking, but I'm able to come on and serve my community better. All right. Serve you EXP. So enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Be safe. Remember, you are a brand within a brand. Represent yourself accordingly, but also make sure you are investing in you because you are your biggest asset. All right. This is Jae checking in with you guys live. Later.